What is going on out there in your life today? Have you completely lost your mind with this whole coronavirus and quarantining and all that fun stuff? Well, I am going to teach you a really quick way to do something fun around the house, kill some time, maybe make something pretty cool in the meantime. DIY stuff is fun to make. And also, if you have somebody over, they might be, oh man, check that out. That's a pretty cool thing you just made. And then you might just be like, it's a conversation starter. You might be able to discuss how you made it. You can show pictures of how you made it. Well, I'm gonna teach you something cool and useful while you're quarantined at home with your family. Right now, I'm gonna take a sip of this bold ginger ale. Bold ginger ale. Actually, I've never tasted this before. I like ginger ale. The thing that's nice about this Koozie is it's insulated and it keeps the drink cold for a lot longer than if it was just regularly out there. I'm gonna teach you. You might be asking yourself, how can I make one of these at home? If I only had this potted plant, this old flimsy thing from Home Depot or Lowe's or whatever we got this from, and I have this stuff laying around, how can I turn these into one of these pretty awesome can koozies that keeps my ginger ale cold? Well, I'm about to show you. Got an old can right here of ginger peach, and you can use any can you want. Ginger peach sparkling water my wife likes to drink. I got the pot that comes with the plant at your home improvement store that's just disposable. They don't even think you're going to use that. And then I got some of this stuff. This is an insulation. So what we're going to do is I'm going to butter up this with this Pam. I'm going to butter up this thing. This is my first time even doing this, so I don't even know if this is going to work, but I'm going to butter up the outside of this can so it doesn't stick with some Pam. Oh, that's good. That's good. It's getting on me. That's fun. All right. Well, now that's buttered up, we're going to get some of this good stuff out here. Oh, great. Now my hands are slipping all off. Where did the hose go for this? Oh, shake well. I don't think I have a hose for this. Hopefully this works. I don't even know what I'm doing here. Oh, whoa, hello. I'm gonna start there. To get it started, I want the can to kind of not go all the way down because I want the bottom to be filled too. It's gonna expand out and fill in all the areas. That might be a little too much because it is going to expand. Hopefully that actually works. All right. Wow, now I got oily hands. That's fun. So now comes the waiting game. You put the foam in there. You can see that it's coming out the bottom a little bit, and the can still can move around in there, but we're gonna let that solidify, and we're gonna pull the can out, and then we'll get our koozie here. Prepare to have your friends amazed. Took a little bit, but we got a finished product. There you go. DIY can koozie. It looks a little rough around the edges, so we're gonna need to do some stuff here. First, you gotta take off all this excess stuff right here. I got my trusty old pocket knife. that I got from an Army Navy store. We're gonna trim around the edges here. Actually, trim around the edges and get some of this foam off. And then we're gonna get the can out. And then we'll worry about the cosmetic stuff. Don't worry about the foam. I'm gonna pick it up. I'm just dropping it in front of my feet. Because this is all about quality right here. This is all about quality over quantity. Because I'm not making a bunch of these. This is only quarantine time right here. I'm gonna level this out. And when I come back, we're gonna be ready for the rest of it. Now that I got it all kind of squared away, I got some little areas I can finish up right here. But this is pretty much what I want. Now you might be looking at this and saying, man, that looks like garbage. Why would I want a koozie that looked like a plant was in it at one time? I'm 100% with you. Now that we have foam covering some of it, not all of it, because it didn't really fill as much as I thought it would, but I mean, hey, any little bit helps. So now what we're gonna do is we have to make it look the part. All right, and the way you do that, this tape. All right, this is gonna be great. People will be shocked at how good your cup looks. I know I'm going to be shocked about how good this thing looks. This is only a fraction of the amount of money that you could spend on a Yeti. Yetis are like, I don't know, those probably cost you like, what is that, $40 maybe? It's hardly cost me anything. You can see the foam on the bottom. You want to cover it all so it looks professional. You don't want like a fake job going on here. You want your friends to be impressed by your craftsmanship. There we go. Now, if I didn't know better, I would have. You could have told me this was a Yeti. And now, let's time to put a nice cold drink in here and see if it actually works just as good. Just pulled this out. Good old ginger ale. I didn't get this little cover thing. I didn't make one of these because, let's be honest, I'm not that fancy. But my calculations are correct. There. It doesn't. It kind of moves around in there, which is weird because I formed it directly around a can. Maybe the other can was a little bit. Maybe the other can was a little bit. Was the other can smaller than this? Well, anyway, if you want a fun task to do while you're in quarantine and you've always wanted one of these little koozies for your cup, you can make it at home for next to nothing. Or you could go to Walmart, I guess, and get this, the one that I had here, for like $8 or something. But this is a lot more fun to make, and you'll have the pride of making something homemade that you and everyone else will appreciate. That's pretty much all I got for you today, but I got a lot of other things that I'm thinking of. One of the ideas that I was thinking of is a DIY homemade stun gun utilizing one of these things that I got out of my car. So just keep checking the page. You never know, I might make something useful. If there's any ideas of stuff that you want me to make, some DIY versions of whatever you would like to make or you would like to see me make, just shoot them in the comments.